That's how I do it. Now, image optimization is really, really dense stuff, and I don't actually think it's going to be particularly fruitful for most people because it doesn't carry a lot of monetary value. Image optimization. It's really good if you have a brand that you want to take over image search for. So I think I'm going to skip this unless there's a lot of desire to learn about image optimization. I'm going to move into something that's a lot more exciting, which is Facebook marketing. So can we test the waters, Rich, for desire for image optimization? Because I want to get into. I just went through a bunch of really dense stuff, and I want to get into some exciting stuff now.
Yeah,
So
sure,
it's like,
guys. There's a question, a questionnaire or a chat box over on the left-hand side. If anybody wants to hear about image optimization, let us know. Otherwise, we'll just let Ezra move over into some more exciting stuff here. Any takers? I'm getting nothing so
all right,
far.
dude, I'm skipping it. Moving on.
Yep, let's roll. Yep, Tony says let's move on. Let's do it.
Okay, cool. So two things I want to show you guys. I want to share with you guys data from a split test that I just did that has not been released. Nobody has seen this before, okay? This is a new test that I just did that anyone here with a business can use. It's pretty incredible what happened, you guys. So Facebook just released this thing called custom audiences. And basically what that means is you can take your email list and upload it into Facebook, and then Facebook will match those email addresses with Facebook accounts, and you can run ads to those people. So that's kind of a game changer because before, if you had a bunch of customers who didn't like your Facebook page, like for example, in our skincare company, we've got something like, I don't know, we have thousands and thousands of customers who aren't on Facebook because we're targeting baby boomers. We're targeting a generation that doesn't that isn't super tech savvy. So not everyone's on Facebook. But what we did was we uploaded our customer. We took our customers for the past like 60 days, about 10,000 people, and we uploaded into Facebook, and it matched. You can see that 5,200 people, right? This is the audience size. So the way that you do that, it's in the Power Editor. If you go to facebook.com/ads/manage, if you have a Facebook ads account, there's this thing called, and I've got access to a bunch of accounts here, but there's a thing called, like if I click into, let's say, I'll click into this one, you see this thing called Power Editor over here on the right? This thing right here that says Power Editor. So in the back end of any Facebook ads account, there's this thing called Power Editor. And if you click on it, basically you have to download the Power Editor. You have to be using Chrome, and I already have it downloaded, so I don't need to install it. Let's go back. Okay, so I'm in it. Now I'm in it. So basically, within the Power Editor, there's this link here called Custom Audiences. And you just click the button to create an audience, and it allows you to upload email addresses. You choose it, upload it, and basically that creates an audience for you. And what that does is it allows you to target your customers, your people who are on your email list, with Facebook ads, even if they don't like your Facebook page. So it gives you the ability to get in front of those people. And so what we did was we were like, okay, we're going to run a sale. What if we took a portion of our customers and we uploaded them into Facebook, and we ran ads to those people 1 week before the sale, right? But not ads selling the product, not ads like trying to get them to buy anything, but just sort of like, let's put our face, our brand in front of half of our group of people, and then let's not put it in front of the other half, and let's see if the people who were pre-indoctrinated the week before with ads about the brand converted better when we did a sale. So basically what we did was we ran these ads that were just like, hey, this is Cindy, and they also led back to the fan page, promoting our product, promoting Cindy, promoting our brand, but they weren't selling anything. These ads were just leading to the fan page, okay? We weren't even trying to get them to click on it. We were just like displaying these ads to people. Now here's what happened. You guys can see these ads. So we had 127,000 impressions, which means that small little group of 5,000 people saw our ads popped up 127,000 times to them. We had 1,400 clicks, and we spent $271, right? So we had 1,400 people actually click on these ads. So here's what happened when we ran the sale. This is just incredible. So think about this in terms of a product launch, you guys. So of the exposed group, Of the 830 transactions that we did in that period of time, the exposed group was responsible for 560 of them, and they converted at 2.5 times better. So basically, what that means is that the people who we sort of, it was like a silent pre launch. Basically, we didn't have to bombard them with emails. We didn't have to do anything other than like have our brand show up in front of them while they were surfing around on Facebook 127,000 times. But it just like it doubled our response rate to our sale. So if you guys have an email list and you're going to do some kind of a promotion to that list, it'd be a good idea to upload those folks into the back end of Facebook through the Power Editor and run some branded ads at them a couple days before you actually do your promotion, because it's really, really effective. So that's like a really cool discovery that we just figured out, and that's new. Facebook just released that feature. So happy to like that. Nobody's seen that before. You guys are the first to see that, and we're really excited about this because the applications of it are just, when you start thinking about what you can do with that, it's pretty incredible. So that's a cool little thing. Here's something else I want to share with you guys about Facebook, which has to do with, so here's what people don't pay attention to. Everyone is focused on getting more people to their website and getting more conversions, right? So like we want more traffic through search engine optimization and pay-per-click and media buying and all that stuff, and we want more of those people to take us up on the offers we make. We want to have our orders be of higher value, right? Like everyone's focusing on traffic and conversion. Nobody is focusing on branding and repeat sales. But here's the thing about branding, you guys. This is the most important thing you can do. And I'm going to show you exactly how I'm doing it and how it's working really, really well in just a second here. But here's why it's so important, is because once you get someone to engage with you, once you've done the work to get them to see your site and buy your stuff, right? Once they become a customer, the lifetime customer value, like if you can get that person to interact with you just one more time after that first visit, after that first time they've interacted with your business, you've doubled your company, you've doubled the value of your business just by getting one more interaction from these people. And here's how you do it. Here's how we're doing it. So what we're doing is, this is our blog, right? You guys can see it for this company. Any company can do this. What you want to do is do a weekly one blog post once per week. You have some, maybe it's the company you want to, like, it doesn't matter what it is, as long as what you're doing is relating with people about the conversations that are happening and the problems that they're having in their lives and the conversations they're having around your company. It's really easy for us with Boom because these women are going through, they're having a collective experience of, you know, in our society, men have it really easy because we're valued for our production. So as we get older, we make more money and we produce more, our social power goes up. But for women, they're valued for their youth and beauty. And as they get older, that goes away. And society kind of just casts them aside. Now, of course, it's a bunch of crap and it's not actually true, but like in the eyes of society, women as they age lose their power. And so this is an experience that 76 million women in our society are having all at the same time. And so we're having conversations with them each week about stuff related to that and what's going on with menopause and what's happening in your body and what's happening in society and why do we have these viewpoints and all that stuff. And so basically, if you're an internet marketer, right, like I have a blog called smartmarketer.com that I'm launching next week. And this is a blog where I'll be talking about different things about marketing, how to grow a business, how to get more, all that stuff that we're kind of talking about right now. So I'll be having the conversation with my community of people around the stuff that's interesting to them. So, okay, so you create a piece of content each week that is centered around conversations that your community of people are already engaged in. That's really, really simple to do. Now, how do you go out and get it in front of those people? Well, here's how you do it, you guys. It's again with Facebook. It's super easy. So you have a fan page, right? And what you do is you go to Facebook ads and you say, okay, I want to create an ad for my fan page. And what I want to do is promote one of the posts. So each week you post your blog or whatever it is that you're created onto your Facebook fan page. Then you click the button that says, I want to promote that post. And it'll bring you to a screen like this. It says, okay, which one do you want to promote? And you'll get to choose from your latest posts. So we choose the post we want to promote. And then we come in and we say, okay, who do you want to promote this to? And it's going to say, it's going to give you a couple options. And here's where you choose the options down here. So we say, okay, we want to promote it to people in the United States who are women, who are not, you guys see this, that's not already connected to Boom by Cindy Joseph. These are people who are not already our fans, but are friends of people who are our fans, right? So these are friends of people who are our fans, 262,000 of them. It's simple as that. And then we just turn the ad on. We'll check out what's happening. So we spent $286 in this. This was like in September, right? In the month of September, we only spent $286 on this. We generated 1,000 clicks. Now, since then, our advertising campaign has grown significantly. But what's happening is, I'm going to show you this when I come down here. Take a look at this. So this ad right here, I spent 30 cents a click, and I had 500 clicks, and I generated 620 or 450 video plays. So basically, for the cost of, let's do this app, let's do this. In fact, I want to show you guys a better example, a live example of this working, because I've got a new ad that we just ran. That is, I've got a new ad that we just set up. That's doing really, really well. So let's go ahead and open this up, and we'll look at it for the last 7 days. I'm going to actually go into the ad itself. Okay, so this ad right here, 1,500 video plays in the last 7 days, right? 10 cents a click. So with 2,800 clicks, that means that I spent $280 to generate 1,500 video plays. Well, you might wonder how much time, how much face time with my community is 1,500 video plays worth? Well, I'll tell you right now because I'm tracking this. So we'll come into Wistia, which is the video editor that I use. We'll log into this particular account. We'll pull up this video. And this is, oh, sorry, it's not the advertising video. We will pull up this video here. And let's go ahead and open this one up. So this is the video on our blog. And if we look at the stats for it, we can see that 683 plays was worth 66 hours of FaceTime with our community. That means that this is triple that. That means that this is worth that I just paid $280 for 180 hours of FaceTime with my community. So here, that's incredible, you guys. It's unbelievable how cheap it is to get out in front of your community on Facebook. For a couple $100, for $50, you can get tens of hours of FaceTime with your community on a weekly basis. So we're doing these ads every week, and guess what's happening, dude? Ever since we've been doing this for the last 4 months, all of our sales, the conversion rate on every sale we do, every promotion we do is skyrocketed by like 600%. Our repeat sales are going up. Like every single metric that has to do with repeat business is exploding, and it's because we're relating with our community. We're basically spending the time to create a piece of content that's not sales, that has nothing to do with I'm not trying to sell them anything. It's only about being like, hey, this is what you're going through. Well, let's talk about that. Here's what we think about it, blah, blah, blah. And we're just promoting it out on Facebook. So basically what I've learned over the last 4 months is there's no community in the world. This is why I can't sleep at night thinking about this. I get really excited about this Facebook thing because there is no community in the world that I can't get in front of for a couple $100 on Facebook and get hundreds of hours of FaceTime with that community. So whatever business, whatever community, whatever thing that you're doing, you should be running promoted. You should set up a fan page. You get a couple people, like spend $100 to generate some fans, or get your friends who are in that community or your subscribers or whatever to like your Facebook page, and then run Facebook ads to them and their friends who are in your target demographic with a piece of content each week. And that's all you got to do for branding. That's all you got to do for community engagement. That's all you got to do for repeat sales, because every single week your brand is out there in front of these people and you're giving them good content. You're just out there trying to deliver value, basically, and just be helpful and just talk, be in the conversation that they're having, so that when you do ask them to like take you up on an offer for one of your products or join a webinar, whatever it might be that you're asking people to do, well, they're more apt to do it because they've been relating with you on a regular basis. It's not just coming out of the blue. And this strategy, I'm now doing this for clients. I've taken on a bunch of clients who I'm doing this for because it's working so well. Like, it's a really, really cool, simple thing to do. And that's all the prepared content that I created for you guys. But I want to keep talking to you about a couple things. One of them is that came up a lot at two different seminars that I've spoken at recently. People are like really have this scarcity mindset of, hey, I don't want to share what I'm up to with people. I don't want to share what niches I'm in. I don't want to share what I'm doing. And I think that really there's in my experience, there's plenty to go around for everyone. There's plenty of surplus, and the way to go is to share what you're up to, share what's working with you, because the way that you're gonna get, the way you're gonna have, like you guys are already rocking. You're on this webinar. You're like part of Newcopia. You're like out there gathering information and putting it into practice and sharing with others. So you guys are already rocking out. And I just want to one of the things that I want to express to the community when I'm talking, you guys are part of the community, when I'm talking to the community, is that I really feel like the way that we can all bring each other up is by sharing what we're up to and sharing what's working with each other, and like really being transparent about what's happening in our businesses, because what's working for me is going to work for you. I've tested this across a bunch of different companies, and so I want you guys to go out and use this stuff. I want you guys to have access to this. My goal is to, my little tagline in business is serving the world unselfishly and profiting. Because here's the thing is, you can only give from your own surplus, right? You've got to have surplus in order to be able to support and help other people. So go out there and do this stuff and rock it out. And let me know if you have any questions. I've got a smartmarketer.com, which is launching next week, so you guys can come check me out there. And the other place that I'd like you to go check me out is facebook.com/meet Ezra, MEET Ezra. You can like my Facebook page and check me out. And then the other thing I want to tell you guys, I've got a course launching. So I'm well known in the marketing community for e-commerce. As you can see, I've got this e-commerce business here where we're warehousing, manufacturing, importing products, and I've had a bunch of dropship e-commerce stores, and like I'm well known for my e-commerce information, and I'm going to be producing a course that basically is soup to nuts, A to Z, how to do an e-commerce business, and it covers things like Google AdWords, pay-per-click, and how to find a market, and which platforms to use, and all this stuff. And I'm going to make that course available to you guys when it's done, which is going to be probably Q1 of next year. And in the meantime, I'd love you to jump on smartmarketer.com and like my Facebook page at facebook.com/meet Ezra. I'm going to type that in here so you guys can see that. Meet Ezra. And just let me know what you're up to. Let me know what questions you have. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to support you, because that's my goal. I love talking to people about their businesses. I love this marketing stuff. I'm really into it. I'm really good at it, and I'd like to be of support and help you in any way that I can. And I think that you'll find the resources on my Facebook page and on my free blog to be useful to you. And when, as soon as that course is done, I'm going to put it in here for you guys so that you guys can use it. And if you have any other questions, let me know. And that's the end of my content for you guys. But we can open it up for Q&A if anyone has a question.
Awesome. Oh my God.